All right. Well, speaking of terrible, Rob, last night I actually enjoyed the football game between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. 14-10, New England prevails, and it was beyond old school, Rob. The New England Patriots ran the football 46 times for 222 yards. And of course, what that means, Rob, is that they hardly ever passed. They passed the ball. Their quarterback, Rob, Mac Jones, threw three passes. Two of them completed for 19 yards. And they beat the team that you think is going to reach the Super Bowl. I think you just threw that out because your back was up against the wall.
Why can't they regroup and play well at the end and win their last four games and go into the playoffs hot?
Is that what you think is going to happen?
But I'm just saying, you make it like it's inconceivable just because you lost the game.
Nothing's inconceivable.
In December.
Nothing's inconceivable. I'm just throwing out that it's your team that you think is the best in the AFC.
Well, they should be able to stop the run, my God, when you know it's coming. I mean, I'll give you that.
Saying.
But it doesn't mean that it's inconceivable. I mean,
they got
it's okay, but yesterday
nothing's inconceivable.
But yesterday, you questioned me, but it's okay for George Wrongster to come on and go, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. So that's what I'm going to say about the Buffalo Bills. They'll be fine. Is that good? They'll be fine.
What did you think of the game?
No, I'm asking you. Is that good?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Fine.
They'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, the game. The game was dumb. What? You can't stop when they're telling you, yes, that they're running every play? Seriously. Ridiculous.
But you think there was a statement being made?
Yes, there was a statement. And Alice, cue the music.
Yeah, we need some music.
Cue the music.
Because this is ridiculous. It should be some ridiculous music, too.
There's no ridiculous. Bill Belichick made the ultimate statement last night. He said, blank Tom Brady. I don't need a damn quarterback. I can win with anybody. He turned back the clock. They were running with a pigskin out there. That's how old school football it was. My TV automatically turned to black and white while I was watching this game. That's what it felt like. I had to put some aluminum foil on the antenna so it would come in clearer. He said, I don't need Tom Brady. They said it was about Brady. Blank Brady. I don't care who the quarterback is. I'm a damn good coach. I can coach defense. I can run the football. I always have a great kicker. That's why I have 6 Super Bowls. I could have plugged anybody in Brady's spot and still won Super Bowls. Mac Jones, who cares? Tom Jones, it doesn't matter who's quarterback. He told you last night, it ain't about the quarterback. It's about the big kahuna. It's about the grand poobah. It's about Bill Belichick. He was on the display. His chest was stuck out after that game in that hoodie. Now, I dare you to bring up that guy's name again and act like I can't coach. It was about Tom Brady because he went to Tampa Bay and won a Super Bowl and Bill Belichick didn't make the playoffs. It's about Tom Brady. No, it ain't. He flexed last night. Bill Belichick, you are the big kahuna, and you proved it last night with a throwback game for the ages. It was so old school, Fred Flintstone applauded after it was over. Bravo, Bill Belichick. Boo-hoo, Tom Brady. Nobody needs you.
Are you done? Rob Parker.
Rob Parker.
You have had some sorry takes on this show. But that is the absolute sorriest take I've ever heard. And it shows, sadly, that you are obsessed with Tom Brady. Because, Rob Parker, I think Tom Brady was the furthest thing from the mind of Bill Belichick last night. Tom Brady had absolutely, positively nothing to do with that game. Bill Belichick wasn't thinking about him. Bill Belichick wasn't reminiscing about him. Bill Belichick wasn't hoping and wishing and praying that he was there. Bill Belichick couldn't care less about Tom Brady last night. I'll give you this. Here's what I'll give you, Rob. That this season, when Bill Belichick is doing one heck of a job, when Bill Belichick is clearly the runaway favorite and front runner for Coach of the Year, this season can be a statement to Tom Brady and all of those, including myself, who have said, what's he going to do without Brady? Who have said, you've missed the playoffs 7 of the 8 years you've coached in the NFL without Tom Brady. So it can be a statement about all that, the season. But last night, Bill Belichick, he of the 6 rings, he making a statement in the regular season? Stop it. Bill Belichick's above making a statement in the regular season. And if he were going to make a statement in the regular season about Tom Brady, I think he'd do it in Brady's face. And what happened when Tom Brady was in Bill Belichick's face a couple months ago? Mac Jones threw the ball 40 times. 40! So he wasn't saying he didn't need a quarterback that day. I mean, if there was a time he was going to say, I don't need a quarterback. I can go wishbone and all that stuff. It would have been with Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers went to Foxborough. But he threw it 40 times that night. So, Rob, last night, that was nice. It was cute. You know, you got some stuff off your chest. But last night was about a few. Here's what last night was about. They knew that the Buffalo Bills had the best pass defense in the league. And they said, let's run it on them. They don't stop the run very well. They've been run on before. Number 2, the wind is crazy. 55-mile-an-hour gusts. And our quarterback, as much as I like him, he don't have the strongest arm in the world. So we are going to have ball control offense, run it down these boys' throats, and take it from there. And that's what last night was about. But you know this, Rob. Throughout his career, the genius of Bill Belichick has been that this team will adjust their game plan every single week if they have to. One week, they're passing the ball all over the yard. The next week, they're running it 70% of the time. He will switch based on what is the best way to beat that opponent. And that's all that last night was about. Again, cute. It was cute. It was creative. And like I said, you got to blow off some steam. But last night had absolutely, positively nothing to do with Tom Brady.
As usual, you can't, Chris. Sometimes you got to dig deeper. You got to look beyond the obvious. Like I've been doing this for 35 years, and I look deep into these situations. And you know what? This was one of those games where he could flex and let people know that he can win anyway, that it ain't about a quarterback. And my point is that Chris, we're not talking about he minimized throwing. He almost refused. 3 throws is not where, yes, you want to run on somebody who's not a great running defense against the run. I get that. But you also don't want to be so predictable where you run the same, just keep doing the same play over and over to keep the defense honest. And he didn't even do that. That was a masterpiece by Bill Belichick, again, who is one of the biggest cheaters in the game. But last night, he was the big kahuna. There was no doubt about it. I needed a pack of cigarettes and baby oil after that performance.
Oh, gosh. Will you keep your baby oil tales to yourself? All right.